The city of Colne is a beautiful and traditional old mill town. They got much green, a very lively city center, and for everybody enough places to stay. But not everything is going well as it seems to be. Ian Graham is the council candidate for Waterside in Colne. He's about to show you the things which will destroy the view of the city if nobody tries to change.
Whilst we were making the film on the Millennium Green, I noticed this mattress had been fly tipped. This situation will only get worse with the closure of the recycling centre. The cost of recycling is far outweighed by the cost of the clear-up operation that will be necessary to clear up all the fly tipping and rubbish in the streets that is left. I brought down this morning some cardboard boxes which I needed to recycle. It took me 5 minutes from leaving home to get to the recycling centre and dispose of the boxes. If I had to go to Burnley, it means a 14-mile round trip. Nobody is going to bother with that.
But this is not the only one. If you take a look around the city, you will quickly recognize many empty houses.
Here we are at the top of Waterside, at the top of Knott's Lane, and looking down onto the terraced houses in Waterside, in the West Street area. Yes, Waterside is an area of Colne that's had its problems in the past, but there are many empty houses in Colne, and in Waterside particularly, that could be renovated and put into use again. The builder of this development went bankrupt 6 years ago. The houses have been derelict and deteriorating ever since. There's no sign of them being completed. Why build 200 new homes when we have a blight on the landscape like this that should be completed first? There's no need to spend vast amounts of money demolishing and rebuilding houses when we have an existing housing stock taken into renovation and put to good use. You can get results like we see here. What you've just seen are renovated houses brought back into use from dereliction that we see here. For very little cost, we can bring back into use the housing stock of Pendle generally. Why do you think this area should be protected?
This area is parts of the number of the fields have been allocated as local nature reserves. There is species and habitat which is of national and international importance on these fields. Some of the sites are biological heritage sites, so therefore we believe, and there is wild deer and other animals on here, and if there is going to be housing on there, it's going to destroy the ecological life on these fields between Nelson and Colne. So what we want to do is protect that ecologically, keep it green, but at the same time we want to make sure that this side of the area is protected. So that's one of the reasons why we want to campaign for a Jubilee woodland. This year is the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, and we think if we can plant trees on here, more trees, hundreds of trees, it can be called a Jubilee woodland in memory of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. And what better way of doing that rather than building houses on it?
Here we are at the end of Notts Lane, Notts Mount estate, where the development for 200 houses is proposed. What we're fighting against is the development of this land, which is an area of natural beauty, and we don't need new houses in Waterside when there are far too many empty houses that could be renovated to the good of the people. I'm Ian Graham. I'm a Labour Party candidate for Waterside in the election on the 3rd of May. I'd like you to vote for me to bring change to Waterside now.